Hello,
This,
everyone.
this is the part where we wait for a comment to come in
Confirm what?
to confirm we're live.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, who's the first one up?
Who's gonna say first? I don't. Is that a thing anymore? Do people say first?
I haven't noticed it, but that may be because most of the videos I see just have the comment who says first be buried deep within.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it, but I can confirm we're live because
Yeah,
there's the
There we
comment.
go. Yeah.
there we go.
Hi, everybody. I guess. Yeah, we're doing this on an off week. I should. Um. Oh, doctor's there now and not in the chat. So depressing. I should also say Ren isn't here to be Henry, but this was kind of the off week where we're kind of doing something a little different. So we're this is kind of like optional for them. But here we go on the last episode. After Cat, be quiet. I was door closed. Okay.
After the cat decides to be quiet.
Yeah. All right. Yes, on the last episode, our traveling band of heroes of darkness boarded a ship that was dubbed the Excalibut. Isn't that right, Phantom? uh, they departed from Naginata, apparently heading towards the Tree of Life, as apparently their friend Audric wanted. But also on this ship, Rodney made the decision to go off with Phantom. And after a battle with some ghosts from Naginata, a figurative ghost, not literal ghosts, they evaded their pursuers and got into open waters where they had a little celebration and sailed towards their next destination. Is there... Yeah, something's missing. Yeah, you noticed it. Yeah, something maybe in the bottom left is missing.
On
Uh,
top right.
we're just going to assume Ren, or not Ren, sorry, Henry is sleeping right now. He's plumb tuckered out, and he just, I don't know, he's passed out behind some barrels in the hull of the ship. But it is late at night, so it's understandable. So after sailing for what seems the better part of the day, you go into night and well, I'll just say it's nighttime on the Excalibut, and let's go to our handy dandy view. All right, yeah, and the part of the ship is still damaged from cannon fire. Yeah, that's what that big X is. Uh, Alistair is not here. You think he's in the hall. There is an anchor down too, so you're not going anywhere. Sora and Mimikyu are also in the hall. Oh, I'm shifting the map. That's not good.
It's a tide.
So we'll just say put you in. This is like a video game where it like fades to black, and then you're just sitting there in an idle position on the deck of the ship at nighttime.
Okay, this one is T-posing.
Yeah. Audric looks like he seems to be doing the same thing he did the other night, where he's just kind of like looking up at the sky. And everyone else seems to be inside the ship proper.
Are you looking for anything specific, Audric, or...
Oh, you're gonna go over there? Yeah, well, you're gonna go over to Audric. Raffa, what are you gonna do?
Probably go over to him too.
Okay, go look at... Let's go.
What are you looking at?
He says to you, it's just something I've done ever since I was young.
Star watching?
Mm-hmm.
What color is the moon?
The moon is just a pale white, maybe a little bit of tinge of it's normal color. He says to you, many adventurers say they can lead you home when you're lost. So whenever I feel lost or unsure of what to do on clear nights like these, I look up the stars and try to find the brightest one, hoping it could guide me in the right direction. I do realize how futile that is, being on a boat with a set course. But still, I guess it makes me feel a bit nostalgic in any case.
Where is home for you?
It doesn't matter. I can't go back to it.
Can't go back physically or don't want to go back mentally?
Maybe a bit of both.
Well, I can't say I don't understand what you mean. Even though I feel like I desperately need to go back home, I know I can't until I've finished everything I need to do.
I feel like I'm the only one who can go home. Everyone else doesn't have a home, or it's dangerous.
Well, it's not dangerous for me. It's just... never mind. It's complicated.
Hasn't everything gotten complicated?
True.
But by going to the Tree of Life and opening Niflheim, aren't we just playing straight to the Chaos Guild?
I don't know what you're going to do there. I just know you need to go there. And unfortunately, she knows too.
The Meowstick, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can she beat us there? Do they know? Can she teleport?
I'm not sure.
What exactly can you tell us about her? I know you don't really want to share too much information. I know you specifically want to be the one to protect Henry, but considering how many attempts she's already made at his life, I don't think we can have the rest of us be ignorant on her any longer.
So still having trouble trusting me? I wouldn't blame you. I probably wouldn't trust me much either.
I believe you when you say that you want to protect Henry and you mean us no ill will, because you spoke that under zone of truth, and I believe you on that. But I don't want to push you for too many secrets that you don't want to reveal. But at the same time, we're not, with how complicated things have gotten, having too many secrets is a very good way of something unforeseen happening.
He says, apparently I'm really quiet, so I'm trying to fix that. Are we okay? I turned the sensitivity up. I hope I'm not too loud. He says to you, Well, what I'll tell you is she's not a bad Pokemon.
Would that imply that Henry is the bad Pokemon then?
It's complicated. But she was a friend, and we had to go separate ways.
If she's not a bad Pokemon, then I suppose you're not going to exactly say why she's interested in Henry so much.
Let's just say desperation makes even the kindest of us do things we're not too proud of.
This is going to be an odd one, but one more question, if you don't mind. Is she in some way related to, say, a Meowstic called Dorothea or one called Atticus?
Not that I know.
Okay. If she ends up blocking our way, do you believe you'll have it in you to fight her?
It's hard. I already did it once.
If it makes you feel any better, if we do end up in that situation, we will only fight to knock her out. We won't hurt her any more than needed. And if possible, I would like it to not even lead to a fight, if at all possible.
She's not stupid. She won't show herself unless she isolates him, which is why I didn't want him to get off the ship.
But what if she's desperate?
Well, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I'm with you.
Okay, well, do you think it's even possible to talk her out of this?
No, it's not.
She's too determined?
Mm-hmm.
What about Henry's friend, Soren Farron? We got a note from her where she wrote them on the note. Are they in danger too?
I wouldn't think so. That was my plan, after all.
Your plan?
Yes, to isolate him. Had no intention of hurting them.
Them as in Soren Farron?
Mm-hmm. Please don't tell him.
As long as they're safe.
They are.
Okay.
Is that all?
Unless there's something specific you want to be sure we know before she does anything, that's all.
No, I don't know what she's up to. I'm not with her. Last time I saw her was inside that shrine.
Okay. I don't know what she's up to either, but if I were to place a bet, I imagine she's crafty enough to think of something.
Well, she knows where we're going. She probably is not aware of the means of how we're traveling there, but she does know where we're going.
How did she figure that?
The same way I know.
By just knowing.
It's complicated.
Almost clairvoyant.
What do you mean?
We've all heard the legends of who you're named after, how he had clairvoyance. He just knew things before others did.
Audric?
Yes, the king of Ignis.
Agni.
I got Pokemon Coliseum seeping in. Or not Coliseum, Conquest.
Audric was a fool. And it's only fitting I have his name. Do you know what happened to him?
All we know is that he
His
disappeared with the plate.
All I've heard is that his kingdom fell, and that's it.
Well, after he escaped, do you know what happened to him after that?
No.
A friend told me. He escaped from Agni with the plates he amassed in his conquest. He didn't escape by himself. That would have been impossible. No, the subjects he mistreated and abused secured his escape. Because he was their king. Because of what he was, not who he was. I don't understand how anyone could do that. I don't even think he cares he ran away and let all the Pokemon he trusted die and be enslaved. But Audric eventually had to stop because Arceus had confronted him. Arceus told him to give back the plates, saying the Pokemon of the world didn't deserve them with how much war and bloodshed was caused by them, and how Audric was one of the main catalysts of it. But the fire is a beast whose belly can never be filled, and Audric defiantly refused to give them back to maintain his power, and actually challenged Arceus. Needless to say, Audric didn't win. Arceus was furious with his arrogance and lust for power and punished him. And only Arceus and him know what happened to him after that. I'll go with judgment.
I can't imagine him getting off very well if he angered Arceus.
Yeah. But I digress.
Well,
We don't have clairvoyance, if that's what you're suggesting.
In any case, don't let your name or your past worry too much, Audric. After all, my past isn't the best, and my name may as well be a sham, but I'm still putting one paw in front of the other to hopefully walk towards whatever destiny leads me. I didn't ask for this, I didn't want this, but this is apparently the path that was chosen for me, so I'm going to do my best to follow it.
Well, I intend to do the same. You two should get to bed. It's getting late.
Yeah. We should. Are you going to stay up all night watching? Because you probably need some rest too.
Unfortunately, I've got to keep watch.
Okay, well, tonight I'm honestly too weary to stop you, but don't bear too much burden on yourself. If I've learned anything from this journey, it's leaning on those who support you is sometimes necessary in order to keep moving.
Yeah. He seems to be like really forlorn when he responds with that. And he just kind of goes back to looking up at the sky.
Okay. Lucius is probably going to head in the hall and head to bed now.
All right. So, yeah, you see, like, kind of everyone's kind of sleeping in the hall. You don't see where, Alistair is. You assume maybe he's got his own, like, personal cabin.
Oh, okay.
But there's definitely some spots for you to, like, kind of hunker down and go to sleep.
Okay, Lucius is going to do just that.
All right. All right. So, are you doing the same, Raffa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna look at the book first.
Okay, when you look at the book, you see it kind of shining with a tree on the middle of the kind of the center of the map.
Ooh.
It's all rainbowy too.
Are the symbols from before there, or are they gone?
They're faded out.
As I suspected.
Is that all you're gonna do?
I'm going to assume that the map part's the only part of the book that changed.
Yeah,
but just in case.
Yeah, as you kind of like flip through the pages, you get to the map part, and yeah, that's the only thing that seems to change.
All right. Good to know.
Sleepy, sleepy, bedtime.
Xenoblade.
All right, you're going to sleep?
Yep.
All right. So, all right, Raffa, as soon as you go to sleep, title,
Oh man.
you wake up in a strange place. It seems to be kind of like this strange prison.
Oh man, PTSD already.
Yeah, it's a prison that looks like this. And you see, you weren't too familiar with them, but you see Rain. He's kind of going around his cell, kind of looking around, trying to maybe find something. You haven't seen him in such a long time, and you weren't that close with him either. But there he is. You know he was missing from this group for quite a while. And then you see those two meow sticks kind of escort a Jolteon in. And they don't seem to notice you at all. Like, you're just kind of standing in the middle of this this hall with all these cells. And they escort the Jolteon inside of the northern cell, this one right here. And Rain's in this one. And a few minutes pass, and the Jolteon and Rain begin conversing. And what you are able to kind of gather from this conversation is apparently this Jolteon is part of a team called Abolition who defends the Pokemon world. And between him and Rain, they're kind of conspiring to get out of the cell. Rain tells him his kind of bars are electrified, and this Jolteon just shoots a bolt at it, and he kind of nullifies it. Then Rain kicks down the door very, very, very quietly. It's a very quiet kick. And then he goes over and lockpicks the Jolteon's door with sticks. So even you might be a little impressed by that. You never saw Rodney do anything like that.
Nope.
But eventually they kind of meet up in the right about there. And is there anything you want to do?
I mean, there's only one thing to do.
They don't seem to be aware of your presence.
I'm gonna have to go touch Rain.
Okay.
I want to touch it.
I have to see if this is real or a dream.
Rain, are you there?
Mostly.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, after breaking out of the cell, and kind of talking with Topaz as he kind of congratulates you for your amazing feat, you feel strange. It feels like someone's inside your head. And Raffa, you realize you now are Rain. Like your body's gone and you're just inside Rain.
Oh, can I jump to the Jolteon next?
You don't think he can get out?
Oh no.
You don't think
I don't have the left shift button in Minecraft spectator mode.
But yeah, you get this feeling there's something you're insane in the membrane right now, Rain. Hey, that all rhymed. Well, Topaz is saying, all right, I think it was this way. And he begins walking.
Okay. I will follow.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow, and I'll say, I know we're getting out. I know that the plan is to get out, but if at all possible, can we look for my stuff? I'm assuming I know that my stuff is gone since I've been here for multiple
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah. You're naked Rain right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you notice too, Raffa, is you can be in control of the body too. But are you just letting it go on autopilot?
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow.
Okay, Rain, you feel like an eyebrow raise. Your non-existent eyebrow raise.
I lower said non-existent eyebrow.
Okay. All right. He says to you, well, I don't know where they keep that stuff, but I guess it's worth a shot, but we've got to stay quiet.
Okay.
All right. I remember they took me from upstairs, and the stairs are right over here. And he kind of leads you over to this spiral staircase. And that you're letting this happen, Raffa?
Might as well.
Yeah. Okay.
This is This is one of those weird dreams where it's like half lucid.
You hear in your head, Rain. This is one of those weird dreams where it's gonna happen. Oh, meanwhile,
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, it's Raffa. He's going up the stairs.
I questioningly follow him up the stairs as I'm like, why
Yeah.
is Raffa's voice in my head? It's been weeks.
You hear
Weird.
Raffa. Why do I hear Raffa's voice? It's been weeks. But yeah. You where are you? Oh no, no, I'm giving out the layout. Oh no.
You guys, I hope you guys memorized that.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
We've got this little like swordy like shape with 2 slashies in it,
Yeah.
and now the screen's got a canvas over it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you go up the stairs and you come through kind of like a tile on the ground. It's very impractical. And Topaz starts locked lair. No, stop it. Stop it. I beseech you. You're on the wrong layer. All right.
We've disappeared.
Woo! Instant transmission. All right. Yeah, he starts leading you kind of up here. And he begins looking around. He's, well, if we're going to go get your stuff, do you have any suggestions where we should go? And there's basically a direction that way and a direction to the north. I know the exit is... It's north and then south, I believe.
Would that just be going the way we came?
Oh, no. North, right, and then south. Sorry.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Did I wake up in the cell?
Yeah. You were kind of awakened by footsteps of them kind of putting this guy away.
Okay. No, like when I first arrived.
No, you were not. Yeah, you awoke in the cell, and yeah, you have no recollection of... This is all new to you.
Okay.
Raffa, do you want to do anything?
Look around.
Your head begins involuntarily looking around.
It's at this moment that I question my sanity.
Yeah. Internally, like you're thinking that? Like, am I sane? Are you saying that in your head? It's important.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not talking about my head. I guess I'll roll perception if I'm looking around.
Do we collectively see
No,
it?
wait. No, you don't. Raffa does with your
Oh,
perception.
Raffa rolls perception. Does Raffa roll with my perception? Or
No.
Raffa's...
Raffa's.
Oh, that's. Oh, so I roll my perception for his eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is this got weird.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Oh my gosh! Well, the good news.
This
is
was the
that-
better part of my morning.
What exactly?
Just get up in the morning. Today, I'm going to have 2 guys
Play the same
play
character.
one character.
Yeah, you doing perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, you see a bunch of footprints on the ground, Raffa.
Oh, and I can identify those.
Yeah. You have to
What
get
are
close.
they?
You have to get closer though.
All right, well, we're gonna get closer.
So, your body begins moving by itself, right?
For some reason, I feel so enamored by these footprints over here.
You could see these footprints, and what do you want to know about them, Raffa?
Well, let's see. Who do they belong to, and how long has it been since they were put here?
Well, there's an array of different ones, and since you kind of... Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a nature check, and we can kind of decipher like which different footprints there are. But they've been here. The most recent ones were about a good like half an hour ago. Okay, so with all the footprints around this place, you could decipher there is a Clefable, Clefairy, Fennekin, and that's it. Or
Why would
Meowstick and Meowstick.
Why would Ataxia go to the dungeons?
They're not going to the dungeon. They're just kind of all over the place. But the Meowsticks ones are definitely going out of the dungeon, and they're heading to the west.
So west is probably not the way to go.
Rain, you involuntarily say, "So west is not the way to go."
Wait, hold on. No, scratch that. We should check it. Just like a peek to see if my stuff's over there.
Yeah, defiantly, Raffa, your Rain is going in a different direction now. He wants to go this way. Topaz looks at you kind of odd.
Why is this a thing that is happening?
Do you have any objections, Raffa?
I look at Topaz and I'm like,
Being trapped in a dungeon for weeks will do stuff to you, I guess.
He kind of nods. I understand. They shouldn't be doing this. But anyway, you said you want to go check over to the west? Or,
Yeah.
I guess, left, because we don't really know the cardinal directions.
Just a peek.
Alright, so you sneakying?
Yeah, I'll sneaky.
Alright, so you do stealth. Unless Rafa's gonna defy you.
No.
Okay, and he is gonna also. Yep, he's good. No.
I'm not very stealthy.
You don't know if it's just kind of getting free of the cell and walking on your feet again. But you kind of stumble and trip over some rocks, but you still make it over here. And what you see is kind of this path that goes this and down. As I said, I don't know where they put the prisoner stuff, so I'm in the dark here.
Okay.
I am gonna roll a perception now, just to kind of see, like, kind of where, roughly, what the directions look like.
All right.
It's also a +6. I'm rolling great today.
Yeah. Again, because you're kind of in a well-lit room and your eyes are still kind of adjusting. You can't really see anything well.
All right, this is just like a roll, real quick. This isn't for anything.
The bad luck roll. Get the bad luck out of you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We gotta keep looking for these here footprints.
Oh no.
What? Does you involuntarily say that, right?
What?
Oh.
What did I say?
What footprints?
What are you talking about?
You just said
The ones that led us this direction.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
What in the world is that?
So you're gonna follow the Meowstick's footprints go to the south.
Okay, let's head south,
Yeah.
and we'll check there for like 5-10 minutes, and if we don't find it, we'll just go back the way we came.
All right. Okay. Sure thing. I was just looking at my map. All right, so you're gonna go this way. I assume you're just gonna keep the same rolls, and you didn't go very far. You enter this kind of
I'll be right back.
yeah this kind of like little lane with the. There's nothing really in it. It seems there's just the kind of the cobblestone. In fact, it's eerily empty. There isn't really any like decor or anything. It just seems like this big empty abandoned dungeon. But you get to this bottom and it leads to a dead end.
And there's absolutely nothing there.
There's absolutely nothing. The footprints go into the ground. You notice if Raffa is looking at them.
Into the ground?
Yeah, they just stop in like the middle parts of these. They kind of divide at this here, I'll use him. They kind of like divide here and like they stop here in the ground.
All right. They must have started levitating, so it's time to look up.
You look up and this actually just occurs to you. This place is quite massive going vertically. At about like 60 feet in the air, there are these like two holes in the ceiling.
Well, that's where the Meowstick come and go from.
What? Are you talking about Erebus and Nyx?
Yeah, their footprints and their footprints.
I
I know where
that,
Erebus and
Goku.
Nyx are.
So, confusion with like arguing with yourself.
I'm assuming that interaction just like went in through our heads, unless you were saying that out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the impression too that you could communicate by thinking.
Wait a second. Raffa? Are you actually in my head?
I'm pretty sure that this is just a dream. Probably one where I destroy Erebus at the end of it.
This has been a very long dream, if it's a dream, then.
Are you okay, Rain?
He
can't. He's just saying because you're just kind of standing there all blank.
Yeah.
Are we gonna?
In any case, it doesn't seem like my stuff is down here.
Okay, let's go for the exit then.
Okay.
I'm gonna like still keep a lookout for it, but I'm gonna follow him out.
All right, Lucius, are you there? No. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Cut to. Let's go back to the D&D screen.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Lucius. As you close your
You
eyes,
see Raffa sleepwalking off the plank.
you find yourself on a pathway. The pathway is familiar to you. You may remember it from your childhood. The overhanging trees and the sweeping fields of verdant green the grass continent is known for. You know you're heading back to Ironforge from the Shaman village. When you examine yourself, you notice something strange, though. Instead of the mundane garment you're akin to wearing, you're wearing a fancy purple coat with a yellow trim of wool made from Mareep that reaches down to your feet. It's very thick. You are also wearing something that... you're also wearing something else. Instead of your normal vest, you're wearing a more kind of resplendent dark blue one with a gold highlight down the center. You also appear to be carrying a box that you just noticed was in your hand. It's quite large, roughly kind of the size of your head, minus the ears. Another thing catches your attention. is the snow falling. You may think that's why you're wearing this thick coat, but snow is quite unusual to see in the grass continent. As you walk home on your path, you notice something odd. The trees that hang over begin losing their leaves. At first it starts slow, but they begin dropping like rain, all these leaves just falling down as you walk. You also know
1,000 tiny flip-flops just falling down.
You also notice the grassy fields in the distance begin to dry up, going back into the ground, like it's just kind of playing in rewind, as if it's just playing in rewind, and it just turns into very gray, unfertile earth, and the snow begins to drop faster. But the strangest thing, it doesn't feel colder. All the blue in the sky begins to get covered up by foreboding gray clouds. You look behind you and observe the lush pathway that is now just a sea of dead trees. Just all these skeletons of former trees. You hear the lonely gust of wind blow past your ears. At this point, you feel something is terribly wrong. Even in your heart of hearts, you may know this is a dream and nothing bad can happen to you because you'll just wake up. But something sets this apart from any other dream you had. You look forward on your path. What do you want to do?
So Lucius is heading the path to Ironforge right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I have a sinking feeling, it's probably something related to Ironforge, so Lucius is probably going to rush that way.
All right. So you're speeding up the pace, you're saying then?
Yeah.
All right. You speed up the pace with this box in hand, and the snow keeps at the steady pace it was before, until you emerge through this sea of dead trees, and you see Ironforge in ruin. All the houses and all the huts, everything is just seems to be demolished. Just cinders.
What? What happened?
Your voice just echoes through the desolate town.
I don't understand. Why am I here wearing this? What happened? Lucius is going to sort of walk further in and look around.
All right. So, is there any particular direction you want to head in?
Probably towards Scala's house.
All right. I'll say that's there. When you get there, it is also destroyed. It doesn't look like how it was when you guys went there. It was just kind of abandoned. This time it's just like destroyed. You do see by the mine, which is you could tell is caved in. There's a figure there, off in the distance.
I assume I can't tell what sort of figure this is.
No, it's pretty small.
Okay, well, Lucius is going to, since it's the only thing he's seen so far, Lucius is going to approach the mine.
All right. You've seen that strange figure in your death visions, but something is making you uneasy as you go towards this figure. There's sinking feeling in your stomach. It's not as tall as the figure in the death dreams, but it's a little bigger than you. But as you get closer to it, you see it's a familiar figure. It's Henry.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Lucius. I should ask you the same question.
Did you end up in... Are you... Do you know where we are, even?
Oh, yes, we're in Ironforge. Well, it was Ironforge.
Do you know what happened here?
Oh, yes, I do. I destroyed it.
You what?
I burned it to the ground.
Why?
You were being distracted by it. You know, you're always talking about it, scholar this, scholar that. So I decided to deal with the problem root and stem.
I never asked this of you.
Well, I didn't want to kill you. Right?
Well, you say it's distracting me, and then you say you didn't want to kill me. What do you mean?
Well, I had to kill the others. You know, the cat, the other cat, who's the other one? Sora, the whippy little plant boy.
Okay, at this point in time, Lucius is suspicious and going to use his divine sense.
It doesn't seem to work. What are you doing, Lucius?
Who are you, really?
I'm Henry. Who do you think I am?
I don't-
Spark plug on my head?
I don't know who you are, but I don't believe you're Henry. Henry might sometimes snark at our friends, and Henry might sometimes be a little much, but Henry wouldn't attack them like this. And he certainly wouldn't attack my hometown like this. Who are you?
I told you I'm Henry.
Then prove it. Give me a song that only Henry would be able to sing.
Oh, well, I gave that up a long time ago. You want to see my new trick? He snaps his fingers, and these, like, two kind of, like, shadows appear out of the ground. They're very canine-like. Ah, that's a cool trick, isn't it? Ha way better than that hat. Just snap
What
on
are those things?
Oh, they're what killed everyone in this town.
What happened to you?
Let's just say I got a taste of power.
What is Henry wearing? Anything Lucius might specifically notice?
Since this, you notice his eyes are kind of yellow. Like the whole eye is yellow.
But he's nothing else about him.
Nothing has really changed about him. He just has yellow eyes.
He's a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
So what was this town distracting me from exactly that you had to kill everything for it?
Well, the others opposed me. I thought you could join me, but I guess that's not the case, and I have to kill you too.
Join you? In what?
Oh, getting more power, silly.
I don't want power. I just want to keep others safe.
Is that right? Well, I have no use for you.
I don't know
Get 'em,
what
boys.
you're doing.
And those two things start attacking you.
Okay, roll initiative, or is this...
Yeah, go ahead. Roll initiative.
Okay. I'm probably screwed, but...
What are you talking about? You got this. You're a buddy.
Actually, let's cut back to just to split things up evenly here. Let's go back to where the fun 2 guys, 1 body. Okay. Yes, there's implications there. Let's not. We'll say you get back here, and you're just gonna follow him with the way out.
I'm gonna follow him while keeping a lookout for my stuff still.
All right. There is a bridge, and he seems to be wary of it, but he makes it over. Rain and Raffa, what do you want to do?
Rain and Raffa.
Yeah, this goes over a chasm if you...
How deep is the chasm?
You cannot see the bottom.
Well, that's great.
Where's the rope? Oh wait, we don't have rope.
No, you don't have anything. Yeah, you notice Rain is lacking a lot of items, Raffa.
How far is the bridge?
It's a good, about, 13 feet.
Alpha's just gonna think, now I know this is a nightmare.
So if I fall, I'll wake up, right?
And I noticed he was wary of the bridge.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. He didn't say anything, but he was very clearly looking around it. You don't know if it's maybe he's paranoid or he just he knows something's there or...
I take a step on the bridge. I don't get onto it, but put a foot on there.
Put 1 foot on the bridge, slap it a bit, test the weight.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh, yeah, you might want to be careful. These guys are called the Chaos Guild." But I don't know. It appears to be safe.
I'm gonna. I guess I'll look around, see if it's trapped. Question mark?
Yeah, okay. You could do an investigation.
My investigation. I need to look at the character sheet, which is not pulling up for whatever reason.
I think I might have it if or maybe I don't. Or I have your inventory. That's it.
You have my inventory that I don't have.
Yeah, how ironic.
Is it working? Yes? No? Maybe?
Well,
what is investigation?
It's intelligence.
It's intelligence.
It's intelligence. That's a +0.
Okay.
Okay.
So straight up D20. You think there is something about this bridge, but it's not obvious. It seems to have some other utility, but you just don't know what it is.
It's a drop bridge. It's like a drawbridge, but it drops whoever's on it.
Okay.
We could just jump the bridge.
I was about to say, this might be dumb, but I was going to back up, get a running start, and try to jump it.
So jumping is your strength score. What's your strength? Do you remember?
My strength?
Yeah.
That is. No, is it just regular or saving throw?
The actual score, like, of
Yeah.
Plus
So
one.
basic. No.
Oh, 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can jump 12 feet then. So you'll still jump on the bridge, but like the very end of it, like about there.
That'll be fine.
Yeah,
Then
alright.
I'll just.
Alright. So you just do a running jump over it. You kind of hit the lip of it, but then you just kind of stumble there. And he says to you, "Are you sure you're okay? You're talking to yourself a lot."
It's at that point that I realized that I've been talking to Raffa out loud this entire time.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything is fine.
Okay. Well, if I remember things correctly, it was this way. He begins
Okay,
walking.
I'm just gonna peer down that thing to the left before I follow.
Any
Okay.
more footprints?
All right. So you see to about there. Actually, I'll give you a little bit of like that.
Okay.
Seems to be kind of like a circular thing.
There's a circular thing.
Are there footprints though?
Are you gonna look
You're
for them?
also in this party. You can also look for
Yeah, it's time to
You
go
can-
look for those
you can
footprints.
do things too, you know.
So your body involuntarily starts looking for footprints as Topaz is kind of like walking off, and then he kind of sees you. And it's your investigation, Rafa, or perception. Sorry. I guess either or you can use. No, you don't. You don't see anything. They actually, you do see something. It's just there's too many footprints all over the place to, get a direction on any of them.
Stepped all in the same place.
Is this bridge also trapped?
It looks like the same bridge. You'd have to roll for it, but it looks kind of like the same kind of bridge as the last one.
Okay.
Are you okay, Rain?
I see some kind of circular pattern over there.
Well,
Do you think my stuff might be in there?
Well, I don't know, but we could check. I didn't have anything on me. Well, nothing important anyway, but if your stuff is that important to you, we should get it back. He begins going over the bridge again, just kind of, again, very wary. You think maybe he noticed something's like kind of off about it too, and that's why he's doing that, but...
Okay. I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did.
You're just gonna jump?
Yeah, just jump and then
Alright.
walk the 1 feet.
Alright, so, are you gonna go... Where are you going? You've got this area south. Oh, this area south, and the circular thing.
I'm gonna stealthily check the circular thing first.
Alright, so do a stealth as you kind of peek around the corner. Yep, okay, yeah, perfect. You peek around the corner, and sure enough, there's just kind of a lot of just random, like, gold and just really weird looking items all over the place. But you catch a sight of your bag with kind of your kind of loose stuff next to it, like maybe the music box and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it has it actually has cobwebs on it.
Is my scarf there?
Yep. It's kind of hanging out of your bag.
Wow, a drained
Immediately.
scarf.
I immediately get a sense of relief and then look around to see if anybody's in there.
There's nobody in it. You can pretty much see this kind of circular area. There's a bunch of stuff, but you see your stuff amongst the stuff.
Okay. I just grab my stuff.
All right, so there's like loose coins on the ground and stuff and things like that. But you just kind of walk over and grab all your belongings, and you're fully equipped.
Yeah. I put on my scarf, feel an instant sense of relief, and join Topaz.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Raffa?
Like gonna feel the scarf.
Yeah. Just feel a scarf. Yeah, he feels like relief. I feel a scarf around my neck.
Just like rub it with the flippers.
He says, "Was that everything?"
Yeah,
Okay.
this is everything.
Okay, let's head towards the exit post haste. And I assume you're just gonna jump.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump one more time and just follow him out.
All right. Lucius. Whoop. You are in battle with two of these shadow puppies. Initiative.
Yeah, mine was 17.
All right, they got 11. You also notice you do not have any of your things except this box. So, and I guess Henry's in there too, so let's just do for him. Yeah.
Okay, would it take like an action to see what's in the box, or?
Yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah, I should have looked to see. Okay. Well, since I'm gonna see what's in the box.
All
Hope
right.
it's something useful.
When you try and open the box, it will not open. Like, it has an obvious opening on the top, but it just, like, won't open.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Then, for his bonus action, assuming this is a bonus action like I think it is. Yep. Okay. Lucius is going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay, you actually, don't get anything.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing really happens. You're doing everything right, but you just don't feel that you don't channel that power correctly, it seems. And
Oh, joy. Well, is there any place for me to, like, get cover or something?
you could run back to like the house, what's left of a house.
Okay, yeah, Lucius is gonna get a bit of distance in between himself and the enemies.
All right, you used your action, so you can't really dash.
Yeah, just use his movement.
And Henry is just going to say, "Get 'em, boys!" And the two wolf-like shadow creatures start running after you and begin biting your little bunny hide. That one misses. And that one hits. And that will do 12 damage to you as it bites you on the shoulder or something. And then Henry seems to be like preparing something. He's doing some like weird incantations and waving his fingers at you. He says to you, "Well, let's do it for his free action. Do you wonder what that snow is, Lucy boy? It's actually not snow. It's all your friends."
Well, aren't we gruesome today, fake?
And then it's your turn.
Okay, well, I guess I have nothing to do but use Pound on the wolf.
All right. Do an attack roll. You don't feel like this is stifled. So.
Okay.
Yep, you hit.
Okay, cool. It takes 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you use your pound attack. You kind of wish you had your other weapons with you. But, yeah, you bash it on the head and it yelps. It's actually like kind of this like guttural yelp.
And I assume I can't divine smite at all.
No, you feel like you feel like very cut off from Xerneas.
Now he gets to know how Raffa felt all those
Oh wait, I have 2
years
attacks.
back.
Or do I have 2 attacks?
Yep, you still have 2 attacks.
Okay. Forgot about that. Could be a good idea not to forget about that. Dirty 20.
All right. Yep, that's another hit.
Okay. And another 7 bludgeoning damage.
This is the same one, right?
Yeah, to the same one.
All right. So, yeah, it gives out a yelp in pain as you hit it again on the goosebump you just made. And they are going to attack you again.
Okay.
Both going for bites. Oh, and they both hit.
Yay.
So this is going to do some wonderful damage. That's 13... 19 damage altogether.
Okay. Time to pull up the calculator. Oh boy. This is interesting. Okay.
And Henry says, "Watch this, Lucius. This is what I used on Scala." And then he lets out this wave of energy towards you that causes searing pain throughout your body. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I assume I don't get my paladin,
No, nothing paladin you get.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Well, yep. You just fall over dead.
Oh god.
But that's when you wake up in the ship and in a cold sweat and
This is where you see Rafa's like waving her paws in the air, trying to walk.
I want to look for footprints.
What was that?
And you see Henry sleep. You turn over, you see like Henry sleeping there, and you're gonna like, ah!
That was just a dream, right? What? I can't. Oh my gosh, what happened? What's happening? That can't be real. Just can't. And my powers, what happened?
We'll cut back to this fun stuff. All right, so I'm assuming you're just gonna jump over the bridge again, right?
Anytime there's a bridge that he's looking wary at, just assume I'm jumping.
Yeah. Let's see. You do like a like a somersault, just for show.
Don't do that.
There is a giant hole in the center of this room that I'll make you do whoever is doing it, Rain or Raffa, to kind of get around it. It looks like there's a wide berth, but just so you don't like slip on a rock or something.
Rafa's happy to autopilot this.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, it's acrobatics.
Okay.
You have a +1 at least. That's more than Rafa.
You should have.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
I have like a +6.
Oh, okay. Then you should pass this.
Oh, acrobatics. I got it.
Yeah, I was just about to say you don't have.
But Rain doesn't have the band, so it's only +3.
Yeah.
But that's for my body, not Rain's body.
That's you're only saved by your insane modifier here, but you kind of still kind of, you're not very sure foot, and you kind of slip here and there, but yeah, you make it over here.
Why does it have to be clips?
What?
Do you say that out loud? Or is it
Yeah,
in your
I assume he is, because that's what we've been doing. You should probably keep it down.
Sorry.
If I remember correctly, it's just down here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's gonna walk forward. Are you doing anything, Rafa and Rain? Conversing?
I got my stuff. I'm just keen to following it out.
All right.
We gotta keep looking for anything in these rooms.
So you want to go towards these rooms, but he's not having it.
It's at that point, like, I say in my head, not out loud, to Raffa.
Please keep it down. We're trying.
Is
to
it
like
even
figure-
real?
No, it is. Trust me.
How can I know it's you? I haven't seen you in weeks.
I'll just assume this is going on just kind of as you're going down the hallway.
Yeah.
So
I lost the pie eating contest with a figgy berry.
I was there for that. Wait a minute. You don't have the orb in your bag, do you?
I check the bag for the orb,
no, it's not there.
and I'm assuming Raffa can see that.
Yeah. I guess you could see that too, Rafa, as you kind of go through his bag. Or I guess he's going through the bag. You're just kind of watching.
I guess the orb is still has its allegiance to you then.
You do remember, Rafa, that it wanted... You had this feeling it wanted you to give it back to him.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah. But then you eventually get to here. And then he says, it's just down here. And he starts going this way.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I love the hesitation.
Oh, follow.
Then you hear kind of this, like, clang, like, right in front of you around this area right here. And then Topaz seems on edge, too. You see his, like, quills go up. And then out of this kind of little corridor walks an Elekid, a Litten, a Meowth, and a Buneary.
Wait, there's no Totodile?
There's no Totodile. What you could tell about these, besides, well, Rafa, I guess both of you, they they're the same species as your friends, but these are clearly like feral mystery dungeon Pokemon.
All right, now that's spooky.
And they want to fight you. So roll initiative.
Which one of us?
Okay, so yeah, both of you, but you're using Rain's Dex modifier.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so our initiative is +3.
Yeah, so you both roll.
Oh man, I don't get my super
No.
advantage when they haven't acted yet ability. You've become like a legendary speedy boy.
Okay, so Raffa is the first Rain that goes.
Rain is going to use his like left hand to duel and his right hand to flip cape.
Oh god, this is so weird because I gotta list Raffa twice.
You gotta lift Rain twice.
No, I no, because the Litten here.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's technically 3 times.
It's either 2 penguins or 2 cats. Well, there are 3 cats.
Here, and I'll just list them as ooh. And all right, so Raffa, you're first. And yes, you don't know what this body is capable of, so.
All you've seen me do is punch things.
Yeah.
I mean, Rafa's natural tendency is probably going to be using that stick like a sword.
Did he actually keep that stick? I mean, he used it as a lockpick. Is it like really a viable sword? Oh, well, you're going for it. Who do you want to use it on?
I don't know. Is dueling like a body thing or a mind thing? Because if it's a mind thing, I get +2 on it.
It's a stick.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a monk weapon, so.
It's not.
Yeah.
The body doesn't know how to use.
Well, a stick counts as an improvised weapon. Body, mind, anything. It counts as an improvised weapon regardless.
Yeah.
Right, but a one-handed melee weapon I get dueling bonus on, but I don't know if that counts in Rain's body.
No. Anything on your stat sheet except your perception investigation does not count here.
This is the dumbest dungeon.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I have no idea what's actually the flip cape. I'll flip cape. I'll flip cape the 3 in the hallway. Maybe
You're
they'll
gonna
fly
flip
away.
cape him.
That's the only thing Rafa remembers Rain doing.
Yeah. What was the spell? Gust of Wind, I think?
It was something that created like a wall of wind, and they took and the enemies would take damage every time they were in the wind.
Do you remember the specific name of the spell, Ed? Because it's just been such a long time, I lost it.
Flip cape is all I
it is
remember.
in my notes.
Okay, it's Wind Wall.
Yeah, wind wall.
Yeah, okay. So, wall of strong wizards, you can make a wall up to 50 feet long and 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall in any way you choose. So, you're just flicking the cape for Raffa?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want to place it?
Essentially, the idea is to blow back the fake Rodney, Raffa, and Henry.
Well, I think you could do it if it says you can, like, shape it any way you want. So you could technically, like, block every single one of these guys off. If you kind of, like, do it like that. So,
Right, but we have to get past the Lucius, so we have to be not obstructed by the wind. So
yeah.
it'll be for those 3, but for the fake Lucius. I don't know.
Okay, so you're just gonna make it. Okay, like right here then.
I'm treating this like the last boss fight where the objective is just freaking run for it.
Okay, you feel a little defiled here, Raid, as he used your cape against you, against your will. He seemed to figure out the secret too, or she. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Is that all you want to do? You do have movement left.
No, I have to see. We have to wait and see what the body is capable of from its autopilot.
Yeah. Okay, so you see something that just kind of unsettles you. This Litten starts heading towards you and gets wrecked by this wind here. And what is the damage? I think it's like a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw, and you take 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed.
Okay, that's a 6, so it's definitely a fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, wait,
6.
no, 3d8. Sorry.
Yeah, I got that. 7 damage to the Litten. It meowls in pain. Meow. Or meow. So what happens? Can I still get through it? Yeah, I think I can still get through it. I just get wrecked by it. It's going to see the first person here and just attack Topaz. That's a miss. It's the exact same rule. It's a 6 as the saving throw. Next.
Rolling sixes.
The Elekid is gonna go. It's just gonna go. And it's gonna try and get through the wall. It got through the wall. It got an 18. So it only takes half of this, if I'm correct. Oh. It's a good thing, because that was an 8, and a 6. That's 24. That's 22? No, 22. So divided by 2 is 11. Alright, and he's actually going to go here and attack you, Rain. And he's going to use the punch of his people and get a 1. Oh, are you serious?
Hit the wall.
100% accurate to Henry.
I think this is one of those like Mr. Magoo moments where like Raffa's like acclimatizing herself to the body and it's just like missing. Okay.
That's how the punch of Henry's people goes normally, so.
Just punches the wall.
The Buneary is going to...
Wait, that means we have 2 evil Henrys in the same in the same dreamscape.
The Buneary is going to attack you. Haha! It got a 15. Does 15 hit you, Rain?
No.
No! Oh, no! He just kind of... I have a feeling more of this, like, Mr. Magoo stuff is going on as you swiftly dodge out of the way. Oh, no, I closed it. Then we go to Real Rain. Real Rain, it's your turn. You got a Buneary and an Elekid. You could tell this is definitely not them.
I have a sneaking suspicion that these are not my friends.
Yeah.
Especially when earlier Raffa thought in your head, well, that's disturbing.
So, I will what am I gonna do? I guess I'll punch things. I'm gonna attack the Buneary.
All right. Give him a whack.
It's okay. All attacks hit me anyways.
But this isn't Lucius. This is Rando Buneary.
Got
This is
him.
My
Yeah, Rando Buneary isn't gonna do so good against those.
this is my damage. Okay.
Should be your monk die, which I think is a D6 right now.
Yeah, it got upgraded. Oh, 10 damage.
Oh, I did it the wrong way.
Oh.
No. It's I put +9. It's not supposed to be +9. It's supposed to be +3.
Oh, okay. Reroll. Even though that was a 1. That was a 1.
+3 this time, not +9.
Alright,
There
so
we go.
8. Which is basically the same.
Stunning strike.
Okay. Wee. Use that key.
Yeah, that is what is that? What is my key saving throw? I can't remember.
8 proficiency plus your wisdom.
14.
Alright. Constitution?
Yes.
Okay, he got an 18.
Alright, so he's not stunned.
Yeah.
And in that case, I will just attack him again
Alright.
with another unarmed strike.
Yep.
I have 2 of those.
You have 3.
Wait, do I have 3?
I believe you have 3. You have like 2 no, that's only if he uses flurry.
No, you have 3 normally. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. You could use a bonus action for an unarmed strike.
Oh, yeah. And I just have like a second unarmed strike.
Yeah, if you use flurry, you get 4.
Okay. I'm remembering.
Yeah.
I know this thing because I have to deal with Lee doing it all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're gonna bash wannabe Lucius over the head again. With your penguin foo.
Another 8.
16. Alright. Are you
Is he
flurry?
down?
No, he is not down yet.
Okay, I'm gonna save flurry of blows and just do bonus action regular attack.
Alright, so 4 attacks now. So
This
another.
is 3 attack.
Yeah.
Just 3. I'm not doing flurry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Come on, get a crit.
Nope.
No, you're gonna miss him. Like hit his ear, but there's nothing real in there to like absorb the hit, so just like flops back. All right.
That's my turn.
All
since
right.
I'm surrounded.
Rodney is going to.
Fake Rodney.
You have the map off, by the way.
Oh yeah, we were rolling, so Rolly made his way through the wind wall, and he failed, so he's going to take all of it. Wait, is it concentration?
Wind wall? Let
Yeah.
me check.
Yep.
Oh yeah, wind wall.
Yeah,
was
it is
concentration.
concentration.
All right. So you took no, you didn't take anything yet, so you're good.
I didn't take any damage. No.
Yeah. Okay. Wannabe Rodney is going to take 11, 15. So he kind of gets battered by this wind wall. And he's going to sneak attack you. Oh, he got a crit. He got a crit.
Oh,
Oh, this
No.
is going to hurt. Okay, you don't have to worry. He's not full Rodney. He is sort of Rodney. Okay, so he gets his normal damage. So that's 7. And then the sneak attack. Ooh,
So what's the total?
that is 20 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Ouch.
We should have gone for the cat instead of the bunny.
He wasn't there yet.
Okay. Topaz notices you taking some heavy damage, and he's got to get this cat off of you. Luckily, the cat has taken a bit of damage, so he might get him with this. Actually, he's gonna shoot. Yeah, we've got to get rid of this. Okay, he shoots a lightning bolt at Rodney. He's gonna make a saving throw. He failed. This is gonna be kind of cool.
Kill the cat.
Oh, he got a good roll there. That would be 15. Oh, that's... Is that enough? No, it's too shy. It's too shy. No. But he gets to do something cool with it. This lightning bolt hits the Rodney, and then it goes over to the Lucius. And yes, it hurts the Lucius too, who I think... Yeah. 10... Just...
Who's having an evil Henry without me?
Oh, you missed it.
Two evil Henrys.
Two evil Henrys.
I'm aware that I missed it.
He falls over. Lucius falls over. Blech!
Okay, so that's one down at least.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
He doesn't.
I feel bad that I couldn't join in.
He doesn't want to. He seems to not want to hit the Henry one, for obvious reasons. We will go to... Who are we going to next? Raffa.
Raffa in range.
Are you used to it yet, or do you want to do you want to actually do something?
All right, well, it's time to do some Peng Yu on this Rodney.
All right.
Peng Fu.
Yeah.
Peng Yu.
So you're gonna attack him?
Yeah,
You just did.
18.
You got an 18.
Okay, yeah, you hit him. Do damage.
All right, it's like what? D6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh man, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's still a hell, but I mean, I suppose if you had to get a nat one on something, that's a good thing too.
She just slapped him. Just.
He flies against the wall. Bleh.
How are you so strong?
Is there anything else?
You still have 2 more punches.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure we don't want to punch Henry for obvious reasons.
Yeah, please don't punch Henry.
I'm like, I don't think I can disengage.
No, you already attacked.
Yeah.
So,
Or you can. You can actually use Step of the Wind.
Yes, you can.
I shouldn't have told you that. Damn it.
What does that even mean?
Nothing.
If you use
key points, you can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah. And it's okay if I tell him that.
Yeah.
It's my body.
Yeah.
It's not metagaming.
Okay.
What?
Step of the wind.
All right. So you just dock off a key point. So where do you want to go? You still have an attack left too.
Yeah, we're gonna go after our type advantage instead of our type disadvantage.
All right. So you're
We're
just
gonna
gonna
go after the cat.
All right. So this is a little weird. You're essentially.
Oh wait, the hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. First of all,
Oh.
wait, would it be me or Raffa who rolls this?
For
Concentration check.
Oh, concentration.
Oh yeah, because you got battered by Rodney.
I'd be you.
It doesn't really matter. It's
Okay. What would I roll again?
Constitution saving throw.
yeah, it just has to be 10 or higher.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Ah, just short.
Woo.
All right, so much for the shove him into the wall plan.
All right, you're in front of the cat. What do you want to do, Raffa? I guess we could take.
All right. We have another Peng Yu. Never mind. Raffa does not know how to Peng Yu. She just slapped the Rodney one and the other one. She tries to throw a punch and realized there's no phalanges.
Yeah.
How do you punch without phalanges, Rain?
Very carefully.
Again, are you okay? We're in the heat of battle. And you're talking to yourself.
Don't worry about it.
So you're just gonna forego the action, and we're gonna go to Litten.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's the end of the turn anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
There's
you
only-
you had more attacks.
The one.
Oh, you rolled. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at.
Because I got the bonus action with Step of the Wind.
Oh no, you have an additional attack. You have like 2 attacks, and then you have the bonus action attack.
Yeah, he used his first attack to kill Rodney.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
no,
he used his
he's-
second attack
yeah.
against Raffa.
Yeah.
He's out of punches.
Ah, okay. Well, it is wannabe Rafa's turn. It's gonna scratch you up. Scratch you up. It got a 20. I'm not even kidding here. They're getting 20s.
Natural?
Yeah.
What?
It's going for Topaz just to be safe here. Yes, you technically missed it, I guess. This is not sneak attack or anything, so that's okay.
No, we got rid of the sneak attack real fast.
Yeah. So it's only gonna do. It's gonna do 9 damage to Topaz. And we will go to Henry, who is going to punch the penguin. This time for real, so if it gets a crit, not mulliganing, it definitely hits.
What is it?
Or wait, does that hit? No, 15 didn't hit, right?
15
Yeah,
doesn't hit.
15 doesn't hit.
Oh, okay, yeah. He missed again.
I always fail in the punch of my people.
This time it's a good thing.
We'll go to Topaz next. Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was my turn.
Oh, right. Rain. See, it's confusing me. All these, like... I gotta list this better. Yeah, it is your turn, Rain.
Okay. So obviously, not going to attack the Elekid. Or am I? No, I'm not. So yeah, I'll just do the norm.
Punch the cat?
Punch the cat.
How cruel.
17 hit.
Yep, 17 hits.
Punching that smooth-skinned lizard ape. I don't know what the hell Elekid is now.
5.
5. That's... So... Okay. That's some damage. She howls in pain again. Yo!
Another attack.
Yeah.
13.
That hits as well.
Cool.
Stop hitting yourself, Rava. Stop hitting yourself.
I'll take it.
7.
7.
All right.
Is that enough?
No, it's still standing.
Bonus action attack.
Is your luck gonna run out? No, you hit it.
That hits.
But will you do enough?
5.
No, you did not do enough.
Okay. Well, I did a fair bit.
Yeah.
So.
Now it's Topaz.
For kitty.
Or do you want to do anything else? You could move, I guess, and take an oppie,
No,
but
that's
you
it.
probably don't.
No, that's it.
Yeah, Topaz is going to... Litten is almost looking... But the Elekid is way more dangerous. He's going to try and grapple the Elekid. I have to do an athletics thing with myself.
Oh man, he's going to heal himself off of the Henry Zippy Zaps.
All right, he got him. And he's going to move him here.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. All right. That should be good. That was his action, but it gets you out of harm's way. Now it goes to Raffa again. The one inside Rain's body.
Oh, good.
Time for more Raffa on Raffa action.
Yeah. This is like the Spider-Man meme right now. Well, sort of. It's like Spider-Man if it's like Dr. Octopus pointing at the other Spider-Man or something.
That's funny.
Yeah,
because
like he went to
Dr.
the
Octopus
other
was
universe
Batman.
just pointing at the superior Spider-Man. You're me!
Is 11 hit?
No, 11 does not hit.
I figured. I was like, if this is remotely as good as Rafa,
No.
this isn't going so good.
I should really be just taking away your proficiency with this too. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you do to Kurt?
11, 10, 9.
All right.
That should be its own accomplishment.
Well, this Litten is going to counter back.
Rafa doesn't know how to penguin attack. She only knows how to slap things.
That does not hit.
Hey.
Yeah, you're getting lucky with these. What's your AC?
She a slappy cat. That's what she do.
What's my AC?
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. Oh, it's just one off. He's getting 15s. Okay, so Elekid is grappled. Does he want to keep fighting this guy, or does he want to go for the obvious squishy penguin? I think, realistically, he probably wants to fight this guy. So he is going to punch of his people and miss. Yeah, that's uneventful for him. Rain, it's your turn. Could you do what Raffa couldn't with your body?
Let's find out.
If you get 8, Crow needs to give you something.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then D6. A 6.
Yeah. Meow. Dead.
Okay. Now, does my second attack need to be an unarmed strike?
Your second normal attack could be anything. It's just your bonus one has to be
Okay.
an honor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Was the second normal attack? In that case, I'm gonna use Ice Beam on Elekid.
You're gonna use what?
Ice Beam,
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that's an attack roll.
Yeah.
which
Right.
is Ray of Frost. Now, it reminds me, because I know it's like a cantrip that's like a D8.
Yeah.
Is it 2d8 at level 5, or is it?
I
still
believe
just
so.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So that anyway, I got to roll to hit it. And that's a +5 instead of a +6. Okay, that's good.
Yep. Okay, you hit it and do your damage.
Okay, 2, 7.
7.
And its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yep. 7. Okay. Topaz is not going to use his cool electric attacks on it. And he's just going to... shoot his spinies at it.
I believe since Henry is grappled, he gets advantage.
Yeah. He hit, nonetheless. And that should do it. Yeah, it's definitely gone. You just see a bunch of these, like, spikes shoot into the Elekid. He just kind of lets him go, and he kerplunks. He says, yeah. You get a immersing death sound, too. And he says, I think they're onto us. We gotta get out.
Wait, sorry. I used the wrong death sound. Profound sadness!
He says the exit is, well, where they took me in is right over here.
Okay.
And you see an exit there. Wait. Yeah, you see it. Looks like clear sailing.
Gonna check real quick before I do.
He
trapped at all.
seems to be like rushing towards it. You're gonna check for traps?
Yeah.
All right. Do an investigation.
Let's just negative D20 on that. Let me actually make sure.
I
Yeah,
see
just-
Ventus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could when you look at this exit, there's like an obvious portcullis at the kind of like the top lip that you could tell just goes down. You know what like a portcullis is, right?
I don't.
It's like those
yeah, it's,
like bars that kind of go down like a grate that cover.
I can show you a picture if you need it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah.
It looks like copy and paste. That's portcullis.
Okay. So I see that.
Yeah. Is he's heading towards it?
I tell him to wait.
So you just shout, "Wait!" As you do that, he kind of stops looking behind him, and the thing just falls down. Tung!
Heads up.
He looks at you unimpressed. Then you hear... And then you hear... Let me, You hear the following coming from the west side of this place. Oh me, oh my, what do we have here? Whatever are you doing out of your cages? Don't you appreciate our hospitality? And you
No, I don't.
And you see a Clefable. He looks so happy.
Absolutely what
It's that bastard who's trying to kill me!
What in the absolute
It's the fairy who is it's the fairy who is conspiring against me!
He's flanked by 3 Clefairies.
I told you, the fairies!
It looks like so hilarious when you see
Yeah,
that.
this is the most. This is just my gosh. This is probably supposed to be a lot more intimidating than it actually is.
Well, they are Clefairies, so I don't. It's pretty hard for
I
them to be
mean, the
intimidating.
Clefable just looks weird because it looks like the spike ball thing in Smash Bros. Ultimate.
And Topaz says, "Discord." And and the Clefable says, "Topaz." I can yell too, you know.
And I say, rain.
Why'd you say
No, I don't actually say that. No.
Topaz begins to like flare up in his like defensive stance again. He's like, and he says to the Clefable, "What do you plan to do?" "What are we planning? Well, I don't want to be a party pooper, so you'll just have to wait and see. As for this little whelp, I only took him because his friend pissed me off. No hard feelings, right?" He says, looking over to you, Ray.
Angry eyes.
Apparently, I have angry eyes.
Are you resisting the angry eyes?
I am more confused than anything, so it's half angry, half confused.
Okay, no. So
one eyebrow goes down, the other.
So
one
have
goes
a
up.
have a charisma competition between the two of you. Yeah, Rafa, you use your charisma. Rain, you use your
roll for
charisma.
Okay.
You have to do this. You're the prettiest kitty.
Ooh. Yeah. Angry eyes. it is.
Angry you are. Oh, don't look so mad. Topaz.
I don't know why I'm mad.
Topaz says, "Well, whatever it is you're doing, we're not going to let you do it." And he says, "Ugh, stop with the self-righteous heroic garbage. Let's not forget you are the one who was trespassing on our turf." And he instantly kind of goes over to you. Just, like an instant, like he just swiftly just jumps over there.
The Pokemon whoosh, whoosh sound.
Yeah. Uses agility. So what are you going to do to us then? What am I going to do? Well, since you both escaped, took out a bunch of my grunts. Oh, did you like the selection? I did it just for you, Boy Blue.
It was disturbing.
Rafa, you are the absolute worst negotiator in the universe.
Well, in any case, he begins kind of rolling up his figurative sleeves. Well, the Clefairies begin cracking their knuckles.
Oh, I thought they'd start snapping their fingers.
I'm going to do
Metronome.
I'm going to do the worst thing I could possibly think of. And they begin walking towards you. Bup, 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 bup. And then he says, I'm going to let you both go free. You should see the looks on your faces. Boy, you need to let your hair down sometimes, Topaz. What are you playing? Playing? Nothing at all. I'm gonna let you both go. No strings attached. Hey, you! You got your stuff back, right? He's pointing at you, Rain.
Yeah?
No hard feelings, right?
Exotically.
Everything was accounted for, right?
I take a quick look into the bag just to make sure.
Yeah, you don't
I
see...
know the orb isn't there.
You know the orb isn't there, but you have a feeling you dropped it. You kind of know you dropped it back at the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking for that, but I'm looking for everything else.
Yeah, everything seems to be in order, from your music box to your cape on your back. Everything seems to be there. Something all the stuff you'd expect, villains to steal, they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's here.
Ah, there you go, little slugger. So goodbye, you two. They begin walking this way. Oh, but I guess I did lie just a little teeny tiny fib. I'll let you go on one condition. And what's that? That little well past answer a few questions. That's all. It's not too hard, just wanting you to answer a few questions.
Okay.
They walk back. What did dear Topaz tell you here what did dear Topaz tell you about his group abolition? Don't listen to him, Rain. Shut up, or else I might reconsider my little offer.
What did he tell me?
He told you basically nothing, if memory serves me correctly.
I'm like, he just said that they worked for like world peace or something weird like that.
Yeah, something about them working for world peace and being against the Chaos Guild, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so I say that, I guess.
Oh, he's hiding quite a bit from you. I can't believe you went with that. Well, good thing I'm here to give you a little more of a background on him. Are you familiar with two major incidents that happened that got everyone in a tizzy lately?
I've kind of been in here for a while. I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
Technically, you could answer too, Raffa.
I'm like, the only question I can think of right now is where's this landed?
Oh, well. Well, there's one strike.
It just pops out. Check your privilege, bro!
The two incidents where Pokemon mysteriously went berserk. I know we're getting blamed for that, but... well... don't you find it a little bit odd that one incident leaves a Pokemon injured and the other one dead? And just one! Wouldn't you agree that's a little fishy?
I suppose.
The plot thickens. Luckily, one of our members, the one you just referred to, that little twerp, witnessed the whole thing transpire. That's probably why we're being blamed for it. But what he found odd amongst the chaos, the Pokemon in question was just dead with a rampaging Drapion running wild. No bruises, no gashes. But then he found something that was on the body that he managed to snatch away. Something that explained everything. Want to see what it was?
I guess?
He kind of nods to one of his like little Clefairy mooks and they give him a little bag and then he just like tosses this bag over to you. It's just like this very small bag. Well, you gonna have a look?
I open the bag, look inside.
There is a little quill in it. A quill. So small, but so sharp, unnoticed by so many. Looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? But I digress. I think someone dropped it. Anyway, this particular quill had a poisonous substance on the tip. Don't worry about pricking yourself. It's probably lost potency by now.
Probably.
But that little twerp you were referring to earlier, who's an expert on poison, found out this particular poison is called blackout. A poison that shuts down the entire nervous system within seconds upon entering the bloodstream. Quite deadly. Starting to get the picture here.
Maybe it is the blood scream.
It doesn't take a genius to know who this belongs to.
I just stay silent.
But that leaves one more interesting question in our wonderful little murder mystery. The motive. Why would a member who claims to be heroically ensuring the protection of Pokemon kill Pokemon? Huh! Well, worry not, because Uncle Discord has the answer to that one too. Our dear Entropy, who witnessed the scene, wasn't there for no reason at all. He was there to attempt to initiate potential members into our wonderful organization. and the Pokemon we had our eyes set on was murdered by him. Pointing at Topaz, who's kind of like stone-faced at this point. The Vulpix girl. Apparently her name was Carly. Though the strangest thing about Carly that caught our interest was with her apparent origin. She lived in the city for quite a while, but wouldn't you know it, some of the Pokemon in her inner circle claimed she was saying she was human when she first arrived there. That might sound crazy, right? A human in the body of a Pokemon? But I don't think you'd have a hard time believing that, would you? And he's kind of staring at you, Rain. She was a remnant of the human beings brought here during the time that bitter cold popped up. When that happened, a gang on the Mist Continent hunted down and killed all the humans that were brought here from another world. But that gang eventually saw the errors of their ways and ceased operations. But little did they know a splinter group formed and continued culling humans on other continents. For one reason or another, I don't really know. And you see, that's the true ambition of abolition. They aren't a bunch of heroes sworn to protect Pokemon. They're just a bunch of cutthroats and stop-hearts bent on removing all humans from this world. Even poor little Carly, who had a squeaky clean record. And they iced her for no reason other than the fact she was human. And people called me cold.
Well, it would match the name abolition.
Oh my god. Please stop talking for me.
He looks at you like still stone-faced, but he heard your comment. You see, Topaz, getting rid of you is just too easy. Much suited to what you've been doing to those humans. Don't get me wrong, I probably hate them as much as you, but not enough to go around skulking in shadows, systematically offing them one by one. No, they're merely a symptom of a much bigger problem. Let me tell you about myself. I hate the course of the world. All these different Pokemon coexisting in peace makes me want to paint that wall with my lunch. It's made them all complacent with weakness. Some are reliant on the fact humans from those fairy tales will come and save them from external threats. They live in a gross perversion of nature. The weak with their foolish ideals hold the world back. Survival of the fittest. That's what nature intended. Either you're strong and you survive, or you're weak and you perish. Then maybe we could solve our own problems instead of relying on those stupid humans. Your ideals are a self-fulfilling prophecy as to why these humans keep showing up. And I merely aim to steer this mad world back on course with what we have in store. That's why I want to test how close you hold those idiotic ideals, and how easily they're broken. You can trust me when I say I won't tell any authority about abolition's dark little secret. I mean, I'm a part of the Chaos Guild, after all. Telling Mummy goes against our image. But you won't kill me because I'm a homegrown Pokemon. Not an ounce of human blood in me. So, that brings us to a stalemate. Poopy. Oh, but right! That little brat has heard everything we've said! Eavesdropper! Oh, and let me tell you about his friends, Topaz. They are a bunch of the do-goodiest do-gooders I've ever seen in my life. They're probably telling everyone outside how big and bad the Chaos Guild is. Oh, right, and one more thing. They had a human with them. You'd think I didn't notice that. Oh, but anyway, what are you going to do? Are you going to leave this kid with all that knowledge? Only for him to rally up everyone against you? Like I said, too, one of his friends is a human. Do you think he's gonna tell you the truth? Or you, kid? Are you gonna sit there and not say a word as him and his merry band of throat slitters continue genocide on innocent Pokemon? Humans? Pokemon? Whatever they are. Your friend is in danger as long as this information stays buried. And his path will eventually lead to you. Well, I think that's enough. A promise is a promise. You two are free to go. He kind of like goes over and hits a button here and the portcullis goes up. I can't wait to see who you both truly are. Toodles! And they just walk away.
I look at Topaz.
He looks at you. And he doesn't seem to be walking faster. He says, let's go.
Right.
All right. So you exit this place, and this kind of just blackness washes over you. And then you reappear on the top of this gigantic plateau. Like, it seems like you're almost above the clouds, even. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere to go. Let's get this off.
So they could see Ventus.
Yeah, up in the clouds. Okay, I believe you. He says, you see Topaz talking to himself. It's kind of reminiscent to what you were doing, Raffa and Rain. He says, Andromeda, I'm out. No, wake up. Andromeda! What are you doing? It doesn't seem like there's any landmarks or anything here. It's just,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just
Oh, so it's not
thinking about what
Naginata.
transpired.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, vroom, this Abra just appears. And she's like, oh, hi, Topaz. I was just coming to get you. I lost contact with you. Wake up. Who's that?
Hello, ma'am.
What's your name?
Raid?
It's nice to... Andromeda, we have to get out of here. Oh, alright. Just put your hand on my back. You coming too?
I put my hand on her back.
Then, just in an instant, you seem to be in a cave now. And Topaz says to her, "Good job, Andromeda." Yeah, she's asleep.
She seems sleepy.
He kind of looks over at you and gives a half-hearted, yeah, she sleeps 19 hours a day.
I wish I could sleep 19 hours a day. That seems comfortable.
Do you need some rest?
I think so.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go now.
Okay.
Talk to y'all later.
Alright, later.
See you.
Yeah.
I think so. That would be nice.
I can take you to a room where you could rest for the night. You've been through a lot.
Thank you.
He begins to, go out a door that leads into a hallway.
I'm gonna continue to follow him.
Alright. So you kind of go, down these meandering caves that eventually lead to this room with a door. And he's like, there's a bed in there.
Okay.
Rain, before you go to bed, this is thought process.
Yeah.
This isn't out loud. You should know that we're going to be reaching the gates to Niflheim soon. It's possible the orb might just teleport you there. We don't know. All I know is that its allegiance remains with you.
Topaz is kind of staring at you, Rain.
I'm looking back at him. I kind of give him a half smile and say,
Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. Helping Pokemon is what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna go to bed, I guess.
All right, so when you open the door, it does not appear to be a bedroom. It's this empty cave with a Pokemon kind of squatting in the center of it. Well, kind of actually kind of in the like cross leg. No, it's more like hunched over, I guess. You see
Is it Ripno?
you see a large white Pokemon with a tube protruding from its head to its body with a large purple tail. Stands about 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Oh no.
3 balls on its finger.
I knew
That's sad.
I knew exactly where this was going the moment wrong before it happened.
Alan!
And it opens its eyes and looks at you. And Topaz from
crap.
behind you says, he knows too much. And roll for initiative. I guess Raffa, you're both there, so... I guess this thing is familiar to you, Raffa. You met it in the Ironforge mines.
I've seen him kill before, Rain!
Man,
I think it's still D20 plus 6 because Rain bot, right?
Yeah. Wait, no, not 6, 3, I think.
Well, so
three
you got
for-
10 then.
for initiative.
I guess Topaz counts. But this guy, yeah, he's going first. So actual Rain is going first. Well, between the two of you anyway. Okay, so instantly this thing is trying to grab you with its psychic powers. So do
not again!
a strength saving
Not
throw.
again!
So do either one of you really do a athletic saving throw. Or contest, I guess. With this thing. Okay, yeah. Good luck.
Get a nat 20.
Funny enough, I don't even think that'll do it. Maybe. Well,
Mewtwo rolled a 19.
I gotta see your modifier.
I mean, he does have proficiency in it, but I think he only has +1 strength, so I think it's a +4 modifier.
No. So you're lifted off the ground, Raffa and Rain. And he begins, like, pulling you towards him.
You have
you
some
cannot
kind of a
act this
dark
turn.
type move, don't you?
So, Rain, it's your turn. You could try and break the grapple with an action. Or you can attack normally. You're still capable of attacking.
Oh, man. I guess I'll try to break it.
Okay. So, athletics. You can use acrobatics too. I should tell you that. If you're just trying to get out. Yeah.
That's in that one.
Oh.
No. You still have bonus actions. If you have anything that could do something fancy with the bonus action.
I don't think so.
You have a whole bunch of monk stuff, but...
Yeah. Alright, Topaz goes next, and
Wow!
he says, I'm sorry about this, Rain, but I can't have you compromising all we've worked for.
All of death.
Rafa, it's
Hey.
your turn.
Wait, what?
It's your turn.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna flip cape and try and make a wind wall between.
It's only once a day. So you,
Oh, wait, what?
you do that, nothing happens.
No!
Oh, okay. That's that was your action, but you have a bonus action. I don't know if you didn't know what to do.
What can you even do on bonus action?
A bunch of monk stuff that none of which you know and none of which I can think of is helpful to you.
All right. You hear you also hear Topaz say, "You needn't worry. We won't hurt your friends that are Pokemon." And what's the last thought you have, Rain, before everything goes black? Then everything goes black. And Raffa, you wake up on the ship in a cold sweat. But the weirdest thing is the orb is no longer longing to want to be with him. You lost that sense.
Yeah, she totally yelled that
And that,
audibly.
and that's where we'll end. And we'll just exit on that somber note because I think that adds to the atmosphere. So goodbye, everyone. See you later.